Yes, my point is to guide you and to help you to reach that state. In one of my songs, I say, जीवन प्यार का नगमा है, ये तेरी निशानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है, ये प्यार का नगमा है. Why I sang this song? Because the song I say, धरती पे क्यों आना है, मतलब हमें जानना है, मकसद जीवन का नहीं, बस आना और जाना है, एहसास सच का होना है, मैं कौन हूँ जाना है, जग से मुक्ति हमें पाके प्रभु से एक हो जाना. जीवन प्यार का नगमा है, तेरी मेरी कहानी है, जिंदगी और कुछ नहीं, ये तेरी निशानी है. How many people will understand the depth of this? SPC? So, my dear friends, what is birth? Our contemplation today. What is birth? It is that moment when two cells from our parents they fertilize and they become a new life. What does it mean? Who creates this life? My mother, my father, God, me. Who? No, not mom, not dad, not God. A spark of unique life, a soul. It is the soul that comes and creates a fertilization of two cells. Now, everything else we understand, but this part we have to realize. Just like a matchstick, I showed you. I don't have a matchstick today. I'm not in sitting in my office. If you just, what happens? Where does the fire come from? And if you hold that fire, matchstick, I showed you last time. Where is it gone? Where does the fire come from? And where does the fire go? My dear friends, this is what is called realization. This realization, this is awakening. Try to contemplate how do two cells of a mother and father, the sperm and the egg, how does it fertilize? We don't need to know. We don't need to know. All we need to know is, did it fertilize? If it didn't fertilize, then we would not be conceived. From the time it is fertilized, one cell divides to two, two becomes four, four becomes eight, it becomes 25 billion cells. Nobody denies it. And we will contemplate. We will contemplate about this a little bit. But let us look at the process of birth. Today I am contemplating on the process of birth. That first cell is called a zygote. And after the zygote, the second cell, from the zygote, it becomes from one. Can you all see on the screen? I hope you all can see on the screen what is there. Because, Chotwani, can you see on the screen? Yes. The zygote from one cell becomes two cells. Then it becomes four cells. Then from four, it becomes 16 cells. Blastocyte, embryo. Now, I am not showing this to you to teach you science. You can Google this. This is available everywhere. I don't have to teach you this. I'm just telling you the scientific process. What is the scientific process? This is something that we all have learned in school. I'm not a biology teacher. But that zygote becomes the embryo, becomes the fetus. And then after this whole thing, then what happens? The child is born, the child grows into an adult, right? But we are blind. We are not able to open our eyes. We are not able to realize. So to make the thing interesting, they give me few songs to sing for you. So you look at this chart and then ask yourself, आंखें खोल, क्यों तू अंधा है? सच क्या है, क्या ना दिखता है? विवेक से है जीना, आंखें खोलनी है। आंखें जो बंद करता वो तो गिरता है। हेलो, ओपन योर आईज एंड सी द ट्रुथ। व्हाट इज द ट्रुथ? हम उस दिन जन्मदिन क्यों मनाते जो हमारा जन्मदिन नहीं है? 9 महीने पहले जन्म हुआ था, ये सच तो हम सब जानते हैं। नकली में यकीन करते, असली भूल जाते। सच का एहसास नहीं करते। जो विवेक से जीता, सही वो है सोचता, वही तो मुक्ति पाता है। मुक्ति कौन पाता है? One who looks at these biological pictures. Today I'm not teaching you spirituality, I'm teaching you science. Today I'm taking you back to your biology class. Who can deny, which scientific person can deny the scientific truth? What is the truth? Fertilization. Can man control fertilization? Anybody can control? Can man stop fertilization? Can you control fertilization? Can you control childbirth? When the first cell is born, and two cells, and four cells, and 16 cells, can you control the process? What do we do? Nothing. What do we do on this whole thing of childbirth? We do nothing. But we don't realize. What we don't realize? Our birthday, our birthday is fake. Whenever I do podcasts with somebody, वो तो हिल जाते हैं. Any person I do podcast, I say, what's your birthday? 15th May. I say, झूठ बोल रहा है तू. I, what's your birthday? 25th December. I said, you're lying to me. Everybody I do podcasts, first I shake them up. Because that's not the birthday, that's the arrival day. From the arrival day, we grow from a baby to a toddler, from a toddler to a child to a teenager, teenager to an adult. You know, or should I tell you more? From a small baby, from a baby to a toddler, toddler to child, child to teenager, teenager to adult, adult to old man or woman. Then then the body will decay and will die. Who can deny this? Who can deny this process of birth? Who can deny that this is a reality? And who can control this? All this is automatic. Like the earth is rotating. Can anybody say, hello, hello, today is New Year. Don't move. Today is Krishnoham says, Krishnoham, today my birthday, earth, you stop moving for one day. You tell earth, stop moving for 5 minutes. Krishnoham, 5 minutes, stop karo. No, 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 no. Not even 5 seconds. Everything is automatic. Look at the slide. Today I'm showing you all some slides. Can you see the slide? What is the administrator showing you? I don't know. Can you see the slide in the picture? What is she showing you? What is the reality? The reality is that first chota bacha, 0 to 3 months, then 4 to 11 months toddler, then 3 to 5 years. Look at how it is. 6 to 13, teenager, adult. Then look at how a man who's standing straight, suddenly he bends. Huh? The man suddenly has to bend before the end. Before the end, we have to bend. My dear friends, what are we trying to get at? We are trying to get to the reality of life. Today's contemplation, birth and death. One day, every body must die. Can you stop it? Cannot stop it. Even an enlightened person body will die. Even Buddha will die. Whether it is Krishna or Rama, they will die. Everybody who comes to this earth, if you come, you must go. Such is the show. Then some people tell you, पता है वो बाबा है ना, वो बड़ा बड़ा बाबा, अच्छा, कौन सा बाबा? वो बाबा 500 साल से, वो 500 साल से घूम रहा है हिमालय में। हाँ, वो बाबा है ना, 3,000 साल से वहां पे जब भी जाता है तो वो वो दही पूड़ी, दही बड़ा पूड़ी खाता है। वो बाबा, वो बाबा, वो बाबा ना 1,000 साल से जिंदा है। कौन सा बाबा? किधर है वो बाबा? वो बाबा है, वो माउंटेन में है, 5,000 साल से वो बाबा। स्वामी, स्वामी, when will we wake up? When will we wake up to the truth? When will we awaken, my dear friends? When will we realize the truth of birth and death? The human lifespan is 100 years. Expectancy in India 75, Africa 60, Japan 90. Because of the kind of health well being. What happens in the moment of death? Have you ever thought? ये क्या है? ये मौत क्या है? मृत्यु, मृत्यु क्या है ये? Something happens, no? Something happens. What happens? In that moment, the heart stops functioning, the brain stops functioning. So, what happens? What is it that leaves the body or stops? We stop breathing. Brain stops, heart stops, the whole body starts to decay. The whole body starts to become smell and starts stinking. The temperature of the body drops, the blood circulation drops, the life inside the body leaves the body. Don't be confused. Don't be confused by the mind. And you ask the question, where it came from, where it goes. Contemplate, contemplate, contemplate on the reality. Again, analogy of the matchstick. हाँ, कहाँ गया? अब कहाँ से मैजिक? कहाँ से फायर? कहाँ से आया फायर? फायर कोई मैजिक मैन? हु गॉड, फायर किधर गया? मैजिक किधर गया? किधर आया? किधर गया मैजिक? देयर इज नो मैजिक. इट्स अ डिवाइन लॉजिक. Contemplate, contemplate. We are not here to debate. We are not here to debate. We are here to contemplate. Contemplate on birth. Contemplate on death. How often I show you every podcast you must have seen. In every podcast, for my pocket, I go to my pocket and I put my hand in my pocket. They say pocket se kya nikal रहेगा? Then I will use, as usual, I will take out these two balloons. In every podcast you must be seeing, I take out these two balloons. And by now you must be bored of this exercise. I say, देखो ये blue balloon है, white balloon है. By now you can tell that you can give the story. I don't have to give the story because you know it. ये blue हवा चले गया, अभी white हवा चले गया, किधर गया? Bring back the blue हवा, bring back the white हवा, किधर गया? Impossible. Impossible. The air in the balloon merges with the air that is everywhere. So does our soul. किधर है soul? Somebody will ask, I have not seen the soul. Where's soul? I have not seen the soul. Are we here to debate? We're not here to debate. No, you tell mind is not there. You have not seen the mind. I said, no, no, mind is there. Who told mind is not there? See, the way you're talking, it shows mind is there, no? Because the way you're talking means you mind only is talking. Only mind is misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. But if you go to consciousness, contemplate what causes death, soul, spirit, atma, ru, chi, ki, whatever they call it, where it comes from, where it goes, who knows? जिंदगी के सफर में, huh? So जिंदगी, which song they're giving me, I don't know. आत्मा आती है, शक्ति लाती है, आत्मा आती है, शक्ति लाती है, सुनो, इस शक्ति से युगमंच की शुरुआत होती है, उसके बाद ये तन 9 महीने में बनता है, फिर धरती पे जन्म लेता है ये इंसान, बूढ़ा होता है, एक दिन वो मर जाता है, पर आत्मा की शक्ति मौत पे वो निकल जाती है, शक्ति भक्ति ना मरती है, शक्ति निकल जाती है। मीना बी गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड। जिंदगी के सफर में दुनिया में भी जो है आता, उसको तो जाना है, सबको मरना है। My dear friends, it's very important to contemplate. And this is the best contemplation, birth and death. How is the body formed? Somebody asked me, how is the body formed? I told the body is formed from seawater. They said, what, sir? How can it be formed from seawater? I said, the body must be formed from hawa, air. Come on, how the body is formed? I said, you know, na? If the mother stops eating, can the child be born? If the mother stops eating, can the child be born? If a child stops eating, can the child survive? It is all pizza, pasta, chapati, biryani, all the food we eat. The food is made up of the five elements. The body is nothing but five elements: earth, air, water, fire, and space. We know the human computer. Body is hardware, mind, ego is the software, the power is the soul. We know. Is there any doubt? Still, we don't get that that moment because we don't contemplate. We don't contemplate birth and death. And to get that moment, those of you who came to Pune retreat, birth, death, and karma. The three magical, what are the three magical points? Birth happens, death happens, birth happens, death happens, birth happens, death happens. Aisa, kyun? Why birth and death? Why birth? Why death? Why birth? Why death? Why death? Why birth? Nobody can give exact answer. But birth is happening only because karma is there. If there's no karma, then no need to be born. That why you should die? Somebody asked me the question why you should die. Anybody knows the answer? Anybody knows the answer? Because if you don't die, then you will be the whole world will have people who will suffer and cry. Everywhere you will see one man will be, sir, Girish Anand, how old are you, Girish Anand? Sir, I am 742 years old. Girish Anand, how many years? How many years? Sir, I am 642. So just now you told 742. Oh, I told maybe 542 years old. Imagine now only we are not able to remember how old are we. When we go 542 years, 642 years, then where will the hospitals come for taking care of all the old people? So Prabhu has made in a beautiful way. What Prabhu has made? Prabhu has made every human being so much time. Dog, 10 years. Butterfly, 2 weeks. Some mayfly, life, one day. Prabhu has made. Prabhu has made in such a way we have to learn to accept it. But we are born because of karma. Then we do karma. Then one day we die. Then at that moment, two options: realization, reincarnation. If we don't realize, then we are caught. We are caught. Because then the chakki piecing and piecing and piecing and piecing goes on and on and on. So, my dear friends, this session is very important. Whenever you are sitting quietly, don't just what you're doing, meditation. What you're meditating, I am meditating where air has gone for retreat. I am meditating on air. Where is air now? Air is sitting somewhere. I am meditating on air. Don't meditate on air, nothing. You meditate on yourself. You meditate on वो क्या मेरी तकदीर जो पैदा हुआ मैं, संसार में आया मैं, संसार में आया मैं क्यों, क्या मैंने किया है। मुक्ति मुझे पाना है, मुझे मोक्ष पाना है, फिर क्यों फंसा मैं धरती पे मैं आया क्यों, क्या मैंने किया है? कॉन्टेम्पलेट, कॉन्टेम्पलेट, कॉन्टेम्पलेट। कर्मों में जो फंस जाता वो कभी मुक्त ना होता। वो जीता है, वो मरता है, और फिर वो है जीता। वो मरता है, वो मरता है, फिर जीता है, फिर मरता है बार बार। कर्मों में जो फंसा है, मुक्ति ना वो पाता है। कॉन्टेम्पलेट, कॉन्टेम्पलेट। क्या मैंने किया है, क्या मैंने किया है? संसार में मैं आया क्यों, क्या मैंने किया है? ओ प्रभु, Prabhu will tell you, hello, you did karma now. Whatever karma you did, you have to coming back now. Prabhu, why Prabhu? I don't want this karma. I want to come to you. Prabhu says, no problem. Mukti pao. Get mukti. Come back to me. But Prabhu, before coming to you, no Prabhu, one small thing. What Prabhu says? What's that small thing? That next door girl is very beautiful, Prabhu. I want to marry that next door girl. And Prabhu says, oh, you want to marry the next door girl? No problem. You marry. Then you come to me. Prabhu, if I marry that next door girl, no Prabhu, then I must have one or two children, no Prabhu. Oh, sure. Then you have marry, then you have one, two children, then you come to me. But Prabhu, after getting married and having children, then what about grandchildren, Prabhu? Huh? What about the grandchildren? We are lost in bhoga. We are lost in bhoga. We are unable to live in yoga. We have a free will to choose karma. But at death, the chakra will bring us back. Who does karma? The body is the actor. The mind and ego, me, is the director. But in reality, there is no mind. Ask the question, where is the mind? किसी ने देखा है माइंड कैसा? राउंड है, स्क्वायर है, येलो है, ब्लू है, ग्रीन है? क्या है माइंड का कलर? Nobody. First, another favorite question in my podcast. I ask them, have you seen the mind? Nowadays, I give them yellow ball. Then I ask them, what is color of ball? They say yellow. I say, what's color of mind? Some people say pink. Some people say gray. I say gray is brain. I'm not asking brain. I'm asking mind. My dear friends, there is no mind. The moment there is realization, there is no mind. The body dies. I am the soul. Realization equals moksha, nirvana, salvation, liberation, unification. If the mind and ego exists out of ignorance, no problem. Create karma and you come back. 99% of the people in this world, they come back. They come back again and again. Only in 1% where you contemplate on birth and death. In that case, there is devotion, there's meditation, there's purification, illumination, realization, liberation, unification. No rebirth, no returning to earth. You don't have to be born and go on and on and on and on. Enlightenment is very simple. Birth and death, you are liberated. Where does the soul go? It's like asking, where does the wave go? The wave comes from the ocean, goes back to the ocean. Where does the soul come from? Where does it go? It comes and goes into an immortal, supreme power beyond man's comprehension and definition. What is the body made up of? 5 elements. What are those elements made up of? Sip. What is the soul? Sip. Because of ignorance, we think we are the body. Scientifically, it's clear we came as a zygote. Have you seen the picture of zygote? Administrator, can we show them the picture of zygote? What is zygote? Zygote is just one cell. Just one cell. And that one cell, the zygote, that one cell is the cell in which you have got the mind and ego with its karma that has come alive in your mother's womb is the first sign of your contemplation. My dear friends, let us move on and let us realize the truth of life. Birth and death is the simplest way of contemplation. Scientifically, it's very clear. The body will return to dust. Correct? The body, any doubt? The body will return to dust. Any doubt? What came as a zygote? Who left the body? Can't you see? You can be blind because of the mind, or you can awake. You can realize. What? Tattvamasi. 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 Neti, neti. Not this body that will die. Not the mind you cannot find. Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi. Today we are contemplating on birth and death. To summarize today's discussion, birth will reveal we are a spark of unique life, the soul. Death endorses we are not the body, we leave the body. Birth reveals we are not the body, there was no body, body came later. Death reveals we are not the body, we leave the body. Where is the mind? Nobody can find. Contemplate, awake, realize, open your realize. You are that. You are not this, you are that. This is enlightenment. This is enlightenment. Next week, I hope to talk to you on a topic called Bhoga or Yoga. What is the choice? What is your choice? Bhoga or Yoga? If you want to live in Bhoga, then you will be a prisoner of PPP, pleasures, people, and possession. If you want to live in Yoga, you will be in a state of eternal happiness. So, this was today's discussion, and this discussion was a simple thing, enlightened, easy, if only we contemplate on the simple truth: what is birth, what is death, what is birth, what is death. Contemplate, you may get that aha moment. You may get that what uh, uh, in the new book we have written that editor Atman Ruchi has written a new word for aha moment. She calls it the Eureka moment. Eureka moment. I'm adding a new word today. Eureka! Hey, Eureka! It's a new moment. Question.
So, Guruji,
Yes, sir.
when you started the topic, I put my hand up. I wanted to say same thing. The term satya is only this, that neti neti tattvamasi. This is only what is, birth in life, birth and death is all about. And this I've learned only from you, where you've told me to go through this 1 hour, 60 minutes guided meditations. It's all about this, which starts from Shubham, why Shubham, what is, and then it talks about karma, it talks about birth and death, and it ends
What
at
is this?
neti neti
What is this
tattvamasi.
meditation? I don't know about it. I don't know about this meditation. What is
One
this
hour,
meditation?
1 hour guided meditation.
By whom?
You have 1 hour, yes, by you.
There is a guided
This,
meditation
this
of one
I,
hour, which is
this I, yes, this I am practicing from the time you gave me this link, and I've been following it for last almost like 2-3 months now. It's
maybe
beautiful,
other
and this
people
is
don't
what.
have the link. Maybe you should give the link to everybody because maybe they don't have the link.
No, I think you shared in the group itself. If you want, I will share again, no problem. But this is all about this. When you started the topic, I wanted to say this niti niti tattvamasi. This is the birth and death.
Actually, birth and death, Sachiv, can open your eyes. Suddenly, you can realize you don't need bada scripture. You don't
This is
need
the biggest
bada.
truth.
You do. Just look at birth, look at death.
Param.
Okay, good, Sachiv. Thank you. Atmanan, Satish, and Krishna. Atmanan, Sachin, Satish, and Krishna.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Yeah, I think the meditation he's referring is the BLK DRM meditation that you released after the Pune retreat.
I don't know much about this, so yeah,
No,
you
I
also
think
you
that
just,
you covered this topic, right? BLK DRM in the Pune retreat. It was very profound, actually.
and then that is that retreat meditation or some other meditation you're talking
No,
about.
no, in that retreat, you had done a meditation. When that was recorded, it didn't come well. So immediately after the retreat, I think you recorded another one and released it, actually.
Okay, okay, good. So please, if that can help you all, then please listen to it. I don't know what it is, but
No, no, it is a very profound thing for today's this thing. I also would recommend others to, try out that meditation. So
please give me
today,
administrators. Please give me that link. I want to see I want to see this link. I have not seen it. Let me see it. Maybe I realize something more after seeing it. Okay,
yeah. So
then
I wanted to ask a question. So I think, from whatever today's talk and also the retreat thing, through contemplation or through inference, it is very clear that we are the soul. So I don't have any doubt or question on that. I also feel that, the soul, we cannot see it, touch it, or anything because all those actions happen through the senses and the soul itself, whatever provides the power to them. So we can't do. So my question is, like breath is also subtle, but we get a feeling that I am breathing. So at some point, I mean, can soul be, be experienced? Can there be an anubhuti of the soul, or it is only through indirect inference we have to come to a conclusion that I am soul?
it's very simple, right? That man asked his guru, I want to know he went to the guru and he told the guru, there is no soul, no guru. Because there is no mind. You cannot see. Has anybody seen the mind? No. Has anybody seen the soul? No. So Guru told him, come on, climb on the table. The Guru made him climb on the table. The Guru removed the bulb. So give your finger. What you are showing the finger? I'm showing you soul. So he took the finger, he plugged the finger into the plug point, into the folder. The fellow put his finger, he got a shock. He said, what you did, man? Guru, what is this? He said, you wanted to see soul, no? You put your finger into a live wire. What happens, Atman, if you put a finger into a live wire?
You get a shock.
But you can't see the electricity, no? So the soul, Atmanand, the soul is what is making you talk. The soul is what is making me. It is what the more, and this is what happens at death meditation. When you meditate on, contemplate on death, what happens in the moment of death, Atmanand, in 1 second, the person in front of you, what happened? That energy, you call it soul, chi, atma, ru, whatever. Some people call ru. Ru means what? Ru is soul, atma, spirit. Nobody can deny its existence, not by because I am telling, but because death is telling. Death is telling. Fertilization, birth is telling. There is some power that makes the cell become 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. What is it? What is making, when you throw a ball up in the sky, what is bringing the ball down back to the earth? What?
That gravity.
So, like gravity is by inference, this soul is there, that power is making you and me are talking now. What is this power that's making us talk? That is the energy. Can you deny energy is there?
No, no, we cannot. No, we cannot deny it.
So then what is your question? And you have any further question?
No, so my this thing is then why isn't this contemplation with me at all the time? Because then I will live life differently, right? So at moments I have this contemplation and then you go back to
Why?
doing your own stuff.
Can you see? Can you see behind me? There is no blue sky today. Tomorrow, I'll show you blue sky, bright blue sky. Why there's no blue sky behind me today? Why?
Cloud is
Where
there.
is the blue sky gone?
No, is it because it's cloudy? I don't know. I can't see it properly. So hello. Looks like my audio is not working, is it?
Just now, my connection failed. My connection failed because it was proof. My connection failed only to prove to you that when there's no connection, then everything stopped. No, why the connection went off right now? Why my connection went off?
I thought my connection went off.
No, if your connection goes off, you will be gone. My connection went off, I was gone. Now, I didn't do anything. My connection just went off. I was just telling you that if I take aeroplane and go above these clouds, the blue sky is there, the sun is shining,
Correct.
no doubt. So just because you are not having this awareness all the time that the consciousness is there, that does not prove that there is no consciousness or there is no soul or there is no. We have to still the mind and kill the mind. This is what we need to do.
Thank you,
Done, sir?
Guruji. Yeah.
See, this is Atmanan. This is the whole journey. This is why we are coming every day. With great difficulty, from 31st August 2014 till today, I have reached a level where I have got no doubt. Like how you have doubt, I have thrown every doubt out. I am in that consciousness all the time. I am in divine consciousness all the time. Without an iota of doubt. You have to reach that.
Oh, that's also my goal. But yeah, it looks like I'm making very slow progress.
No, I'm asking, now I'm asking you. If you have a doubt, question me. If you have any
No,
doubt,
I
I'm
don't have
happy
a
to answer.
doubt. As I told you, through contemplation, it is very clear. But I wonder then why it is not an established knowledge in me all the time. Because through contemplation, I don't have a doubt. But still, it is not fully established.
Because the mind is coming back. You have not eliminated the mind. The moment if you have eliminated the mind, then you're sorted. Keep on. It will happen. Keep on. So thank you, Atman and Krishna. Krishna. Huh? Satish, sorry. I because in my I got logged out, so I went back. Satish and then Krishna. And then Satish will kill me. Satish and then Krishna. Satish, are you there? Unmute Satish. Administrator is saying he's showing his face to show you're not unmuting him. You logged out? Okay. Yes, unmute. Now the administrator was logged out.
Yeah, thank you.
So now tell me.
Thank you, sir. First of all, dialing the call from Iceland, very kind of you, and we all owe a great deal of gratitude to you for being in the call every day. Sir, for me, this is a very deep contemplation, and now you clearly explained us the body, actually body development from single cell to zygote to embryo to child. That process, it's all about story of someone else, right? It's a story of the body, and we don't negate it. We keep that there. Body is born and body dies. Now, when we take our attention to that, which is that Tattvamasi, then that is never born. It means I am never born. It means I don't have death. Now, all the stories that I hear, and I spend a lot of time in hospitals and with many elderly people and all that. So all the story that they talk about is all about the story of the body, and which I respect and I reciprocate with them. But you have helped us to contemplate to that, which is never born and so never dies. So the question of birth itself becomes a big question. What is that? That it is never born, it is ever existent. And since that never dies, that what is that? So for me, your action calling that contemplation is towards that. I'm never born, so I never die. So that's a given. So who is that I that I'm talking about? And being aware of the awareness itself. Because that awareness doesn't need another person to be aware of. Because on its own, it's aware. Yeah.
The problem is, as long as you let the mind try to play these games with you, the mind will complicate in such a way that you will never realize.
Right, sir.
So, first of all, unwind. I'm giving something new to you all today. Please note something completely brand new. Unwind the mind. What am I giving a new? I'm giving a new term to you all. Unwind.
Right.
Unwind the mind. Because the mind, Satish, when you were a kid, I don't know if you played. I used to play with these dolls.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
this doll, you
Yes.
wind the doll. It stops. You remember
Yes,
this
sir.
winding doll?
Yeah, I remember that very well. Yeah.
So, because now let me explain to you.
Uh-huh.
It is like the wave is asking, what is this wave? Where this wave comes from? Where this wave goes? What is this wave? Which is that eternal wave? No, because you're looking at it from the wave point of view. When you look at it from an ocean point of view, what is wave? Nothing. It just came and went. It just went like that.
Right.
What is it? What is it that is never born, that never dies? That is the supreme immortal power.
Right,
That
sir.
is what is manifesting as the one that is born and the one that dies, which in reality is Maya. It is mithya. It doesn't like there's no birth and death. It is all an appearance in Maya.
Right, sir. Right.
But we are not able. You can't intellectualize this.
Right, sir.
Again, if you try to ask me questions, no, this is not about asking questions. Satish,
Right,
this
sir.
is
Right.
about
Silence.
Now let me pay attention to what I'm saying without any talking.
Mhm.
Where did the damn it first cell come from? That first cell is nothing but one zygote and one egg.
Mhm.
Those came from my parents. Now leave it. Let's not get, again, the mind will get us caught in that. Oh, they came from my parents, though my parents came from my grandparents. And the mind is going to getting winding the mind. No, don't wind the mind. Stop. When
Mhm.
those two cells were fertilized with one spark,
Mhm.
that's when my journey started. Right or wrong?
I disagree, sir. My journey existed even before this cell and zygote and all
This
that.
is your problem. If your journey existed before that, then what were you?
I am that. Tattvamasi.
No,
I
no.
am that.
You are SIP.
Yes, sir.
Then why you are asking questions?
No, I'm not asking question. I'm
So
saying like, the
no,
death.
no, hold it. The moment you go behind that, I was not that one who's born. I was not that sperm and ovum that fertilized to become the spark of unique life as the first cell. If you have realized I am Tattvamasi, I am beyond that, right?
Yes, sir. That is the
Then
truth that's been
then
told to
there is
us. Now we are
there's no more question to ask.
No, we are contemplating, right, sir? We see in this deep inquiry, this reality becomes, this wisdom becomes the fabric of the existence. Because it is something to say, like somebody says, oh, look at the menu for this butter masala dosa. Yeah, I'm looking at the menu. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually, through this deep inquiry, I'm touching that, which is, I am that. So that can only happen through this deep inquiry in silence. That is what we are positing, and in that existed even before the formation of the zygote, because zygote has a element start time and end time.
Who is denying that?
No, sir, no one is. Yeah.
Then what is the question?
No, I'm just submitting because if my story starts from the zygote, then it has to die.
My dear Satish, as Satish, your story starts from the zygote.
Right, sir. That's a name to the body. Yeah.
When you dissolve from Satish into Sip, then your story is there's no story for you. You are beyond story.
Right, sir.
Okay, got it? No,
Right.
you agree? Any disagreement?
No, I completely like this, sir. Like
Okay.
for example, I play a role as Bahubali in a movie. In that movie, that I'm a Bahubali, that is the name given to play in that role, and then he dies. That role was created and then it was dissolved. Satish was neither born nor dead. So it was a role given to that movie for that existence. So you helped us to understand you are not that. You go beyond that, and then be aware of that, which was given a name of Satish and the zygote and all that.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Don't let the mind wind. Stop at that. That's all. Okay.
Yes,
Krishna,
sir. Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Krishna,
Thank you very
Meenakshi, thank you. Administrator, we will stop at picks. Krishna, Meenakshi, Sundargiri, and Krishnan. Yes, picks. Yes.
Yes, sir, Krishnoham.
Krishnoham.
So this is one of the first realization and the most precious realization I got from the AiR call. One of the first calls, you asked me to go from 60 to 50 to 40, you go back, and contemplate on the first zygote. And that was a beautiful realization. Till then, I also used to, quote Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi just theoretically. But that realization, sir, that to realize I am not the body, I am that power, I am that soul of unique life, and I am not the body which was created after that. Whatever was created after that is not me. That was a beautiful realization. And I used to contemplate for many months together. And you used to also tell me, go to the places where death happens and look at the body and think, I am also going, my dear people, my people who loves me are going to burn my body. When the soul departs, that was a beautiful realization, one of the most precious gifts I got, and that realization that I am not, I am the divine soul. But I do get Abhibi, mind and ego have, though you had removed, at the Pune retreat, now that expiry date ho gaya, we are waiting for the next retreat.
But
So
Krishna,
ho jata hai,
what
but
you
this was a
what you're saying,
beautiful
okay,
realization.
what you're saying must now let me help you with what you're saying. So the moment,
Yeah,
Krishna, the moment the mind and ego comes, and the moment the mind and ego draws us, it happens to you also, it happens to me also. It's not that I'm not saying my mind and ego occasionally will come and try to fool me. It will try to tickle me, it will do like this, it will make me do. But the moment I do something foolish, I come to know about it in 1 second. In one
true.
second, I come to
Yes,
know. It's
yes,
not that
yes.
no, that's why I tell you, no human being is perfect. No human being, but there are two types of enlightened human beings, Krishna. One enlightened human being that comes to know that I have failed, and another enlightened human being that refuses to accept I have failed, and that enlightened being starts diluting the enlightenment till they become back in bhoga. So
Exactly. So
the
yes,
moment you lose consciousness, I was just trying to tell others also, you have to be established. I like that word. Aham gave us this word. I never used to use that word. You
yes,
have to be established. Established means completely. You know what they say? This Akbar established this in his during his reign. You establish. You have to be
yes, sir. Correct,
established
sir.
in. So when I tell sometimes somebody very dear to me used to lose consciousness for 10 days. Then they'll come back to me and they say, Sir, I lost consciousness. Then I said, How many days you have to lose consciousness? Then they come back and they say, Oh, now I've come back. I lost consciousness for 37 minutes.
True.
Sometimes they
Yes,
lose consciousness for 11 minutes. This is the goal of enlightenment. To lose, sometimes I lose consciousness for seconds. Seconds. The moment I lose consciousness for seconds, immediately I have to come back. BBC. That's why we brought the mantra BBC. We have to bring back consciousness. Okay.
yes, sir.
Or kuch, something
And
more?
yeah, because we have a 1 hour guided meditation, but if possible, sir, can you give a short meditation on this also to help the people who come here also? Because this was the most simplest and the best contemplation ever. Because
Then
it makes you
administrator.
realize I'm the divine
Okay.
soul.
But I want to hear, I have forgotten that 1 hour meditation. I'll listen to that and make 5 minutes or 10 minutes out of that. Administrator,
I
please
don't
note.
have, so
You have
I
that
don't
link?
listen to a long. No, I don't listen to guided meditations except for the live which we had there. But you asked us to contemplate, and 2, 3 months I used to continuously do. But then one day when I asked you, you said, now leave it. But nowadays, when I sleep, I go back. This was one of the most practical method you gave us to realize. Yes, thank
Done.
you for this.
I'll try to record 5 or 10 minutes meditation in this birth,
Yeah.
death, BLK, DRM. I'll try to do a short 5-10 meditation, 5-10 minutes meditation. Okay. Thank you. Meenakshi Sundar. Two more before we close. Meenakshi and Sundargiri.
So,
Shivoham.
so my question is like, I am losing my consciousness very often now because of
Mhm.
the baby. My complete attention is going towards him. Like, what food to be given, like anything that I am doing, I feel very low. I used to do a lot of contemplation on this particular topic, birth and death. But now, since like 4 or 5 days, I'm losing my consciousness. So,
Because
what to do?
because you have not followed what I have taught you. What have I taught you?
You taught us so
You have
many things,
forgotten.
sir.
you have forgotten what I have taught you. That's why you are like this.
The
What have
baby
I
is
taught you?
sleep. The baby is
Ah.
sleep. I is not my
If
baby.
I told you you should be SIP taking care of SIP. I told you this is how you are not Meenakshi taking care of your child. You have to say, I am SIP and I'm taking care of baby SIP. If this is your consciousness, you can't go wrong.
I'm losing a lot, sir.
No, I'm just telling
Like
you why. I'm telling
I
you
got
this is the attachment because of your attachment with the baby. Maybe you're just getting attached. Oh, my baby. Oh, this happened. Oh, this will happen. Oh, that will happen. You're getting attached to the baby. Maybe attachment. I don't know. I can't tell for guarantee what's the problem. But otherwise, there should be no problem in actually.
I understand, sir, but whatever I am doing, my attention is like, oh, baby उठ गया होगा, oh, उसको कुछ खिलाना है, oh, उसको ये करना है. I don't know.
Doesn't
This is
matter.
attachment.
Doesn't
The mind is
matter.
so super active.
Immediately come back to consciousness. What do you call your baby?
Harshil.
Huh?
Harshil. Name. His name is Harshil.
Harshal.
Harshil, yeah.
From today, don't call Harshal.
Okay.
From today, call Sip.
Okay.
You try. You try few days.
Yeah.
Sip, my oh my Sip, my darling Sip, my baby Sip. Come on, my Sip. You try few days. You try few days.
Okay. I will do.
Nothing wrong in calling Sip. No, you're calling him Prabhu. Any problem?
No problem, sir.
In front of your mother-in-law, you say Harshal. You change in front of your mother-in-law. As soon as mother-in-law is not there, you say, my darling Sip. Umang won't mind, no? Umang will not have a problem.
No. No, not at all.
Okay? Done?
Okay,
So
I
try it
will
and
try,
come
sir.
back to me. Come back to me in 2 days. Try 2, 3 days and come back to me.
Okay. Okay. Definitely, sir.
It is
Thank
not
you so much.
difficult. Thank you. It is not difficult for anybody in this call to come back to consciousness if you are committed to that. If you're committed to coming back to consciousness, you can. If you are not committed to coming back to consciousness, then there was somebody, I told that somebody, what you want? I want ABC. Okay, I said, I'm giving you ABC and I'm giving XYZ. They say, no, I don't want ABC, XYZ, but I don't have ABC. I say, I'm giving you ABC and XYZ. No. But you are giving no ABC. I want ABC, but I want without you giving ABC. What do you mean you want me without me? No, I want ABC, but I don't want from you. I want ABC. Then how they can get I'm giving ABC in the hand. No, this is your ABC now. I say, you want ABC, take ABC. No, I don't want this ABC. I want ABC. So this is what the mind does. The mind completely corrodes us. It tricks us. Sundargiri, before we close. Friday, we will take
Shivam
one or
sir.
2 minutes more, no problem. Yes, Sundargiri.
Shivam sir.
Shivoham,
Uh, where are you now, sir?
I am with you only.
No. I mean, the scene behind is beautiful, sir. That's why I'm asking.
I am in Iceland. Iceland is in near the Arctic Circle.
Sorry, sir.
Iceland, north of Iceland, top of Iceland.
Yeah. What circle you said?
Arctic Circle.
Okay. So my question is, it is also said that there is no soul, but there is beingness only.
No problem.
So
If they say there
yeah,
is no soul, if they say there is no soul, then you can instead of if you don't have soul, then you can have a soulless shoe. Some shoes have soul and some shoes don't have soul. If you don't have the sole in the shoe, then you wear the top of the top of the shoe has the top of the shoe, and then your foot will become the sole. Then there's no need of sole. See, every shoe has a sole. Correct or not? You know, you
yeah,
know what this is.
yeah.
You know what this is. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Yeah, this is soul.
This is shoe. This is shoe.
Yeah,
And what is this?
soul.
Some people say there is no sole.
Yeah.
Then they look. The shoe will be there, and then your foot will be there. No problem. Can you have a shoe without a sole?
No, sir.
Can you have a shoe without a sole? Just like you cannot have a shoe without a soul, you cannot have a human being without a soul. Simple as that. Some people don't want to agree, they don't want to say. Sundar, why do you let the mind make you blind? What is making you talk, Sundar? What is that energy that's making you talk? You have energy or you're a robot?
No, energy, definitely, sir.
What is that energy called, according to you?
Yeah, in scientific term only, it is said the energy only. That's all.
No, no, don't call soul, you call energy, no problem. Only you'll be confused a little bit. But you call energy if you like to call energy.
Or beingness, doesn't matter, right, sir?
You call being, but you'll be
Be-
confused with all these
yeah,
words.
beingness. Beingness.
What is that beingness? You are an intelligent person. Don't get carried away. You contemplate what is that being. That being is what we are calling Atma, Ru, Chi, Prana, soul, whatever. What is the confusion? So come back, contemplate. Administrator, we have to close, but there's a newcomer asking a question, administrator, 1+. I don't know who that is. Quickly unmute and ask. Thank you, Sundar. You can come back to the 9 o'clock. Yes, so somebody new on the call, please unmute and ask. Tell us quickly what is your question. 1+. सर अनम्यूट प्लीज अनम्यूट कीजिए आपको अनम्यूट करना है अनम्यूट करके बात करना है हाँ बात कीजिए
Sir. Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग
I am not aware anything about you. I was just came to the Bangalore. Now I am the Bangalore. I belong to the Delhi. Just while listening, I just went to the one library and saw your book. I was so impressed. I got deep and down. Then I got your address and everything zoomed. Now I got connected. So I was very impressed. This is my first day of first book. How I impressed, I don't know, sir.
नो
So
प्रॉब्लम
अभी just this is the
आप
7:30 onwards. I just got in the library 7:30, then pick up a book and saw you. The book was that was the love yoga in love. So that's
प्रेम
why
योगा
I
which
yeah.
which library you got the book
So I think that is the our internal was Soba apartment. We are staying in the Soba apartment Naga Sandra
ठीक
area.
ठीक है
So in
ठीक
the within campus one library there in the with the club.
ओके ओके वेरी गुड आप अभी एक ये लिंक आपके पास है यू कैन कम टुमारो डे आफ्टर एंड आस्क क्वेश्चन अभी काम टाइम हो गया प्लीज कम एवरी डे 8 o'clock 8 to 9 ask question okay namaskar administrator the time is now over with all due respect we will now and even Sundar if there's more we can talk tomorrow but time is over so we are going to quickly close with a 3-minute meditation on birth and death which is that 1 hour meditation which everybody is talking about let us spend 3 minutes on this meditation oh Lord bless me to contemplate where did I start my journey this fellow that I am. This fellow has been on the planet for so many years, but this fellow was a small baby that came out of the mother's womb on the 15th of October. But 15th of October is not my birthday. I was born 9 months before. I was conceived when 2 cells of my mother and father fertilized and became the first cell of my existence, the zygote. I was not existing before that. I as this human being. I came alive in my mother's womb 9 months before. One day this body will die. And people will say, I passed away. People will destroy the body. People will burn this body. Because this body is not I. Then who am I? If I am not this body that will die, if I am not the mind I cannot find, but I am talking. Who am I? I am that energy. I am that prana. I am that life force. I am that existence, that being, that ruh, that atma, the spirit, the chi. Names can be 1,000. I am that energy. I am that shakti. And the moment I realize I am the shakti, I am not the body, I am not the mind. The ego is awakened. I am enlightened. I am enlightened that I am SIP, the supreme immortal power the world calls God. God is also a power, the same power of me, the same power in you. We are all that power. This is the truth, the ultimate truth. We have to contemplate birth and death, birth and death, birth and death. You can add the dot of karma. But when you contemplate on birth and death, you will get that aha moment, which I call today the eureka moment. You will get that eureka moment, that moment of awakening, that moment of realization. Ah, neti, neti, tattvamasi. Please contemplate on it. And if you have questions, tomorrow we will meet at 8 p.m. on Zoom. We continue every day. With folded hands, I bow down to you.